Now we're going to finish that part 2 up tomorrow. That's a little teaser right there, because I got like a whole paper full of notes here. So we're going to finish that up. I think I got a bullet too. I got, I got 12 bullets on here. I only got a bullet 2. I got 10 more. It's going to be a part 2, baby. It's going to happen. Quick, fast, and in a hurry. Listen, y'all. Let's get this party started. You know what it is? It's late night hour, baby. You know how we do. Hold up. I got to go in here and red dye monetize this. I'm not going to do what we normally do. Well, I get caught slipping, tripping. No, sir, no, ma'am. I'm going to go over here to my PC. Turn on monetization. All right, let's get this party started. Shout out to my new subscribers, my old school subscribers, and my TikTok family. I appreciate y'all. Wasn't for you guys, none of this would be possible. Shout out to my replay gang, my overseas gang, and my unsubscribed gang. Hey, listen, if you're unsubscribed, you might as well go ahead and subscribe. You know you love the content. You know you love what we do over here. The community is dope. Everybody loves everybody. We're all healing over here, having a good time. Go ahead and subscribe and hit the like button. Hey, Kelsey, what's going on? Ha! I wish a narc would catch us slipping. Never will. Never will happen. Hey, ladies and gentlemen, if you like what you see, hit the like button on your way in. It's just like ringing the doorbell and, dusting your feet off on the way in the door. Just go ahead and knock it out on your way in. You know what? I need to start putting like a pin and a comment in there. That way you guys can just, that way I can know who's in here. I also know that YouTube hasn't put me on punishment again through shadow banning me for speaking about stuff I should not be speaking about. Moving right along. Shout out to my members, and let's get this party started. I appreciate you guys for pouring into me, so allow me to pour into you guys with this dope-ass video. You guys know, the usuals know how we get down. This is a late night hour. All we do is come in, put a little bit of Narctalk out there. I chop it up with the community. Then the community chops it up with each other. And then we get off the mic, get off the air. That's how we do it late night hour. See, this is outside of structure at night. This is where we just chop it up. And I do it late because the West Coast holding me down for the most part, even though we got a couple East Coast members now. Zach's in the house. Zachary was part of the engineering team that I used to work for back in the day. I told y'all about them. Not all of them were bad. Not all of them. But it did like a Ford dealership when I left. Don't act like it didn't. Don't act like it didn't. I was getting copied left and right, y'all. That being said, let's chop it up. You know what I'm saying? You seen the title? We're narc talking like we did last night. Mildly talking it up. And I brushed on this a little bit earlier in the other video, which is going to be a part 2. Definitely will be. Yeah. Even if you're a narc, if you don't want us to know that you're a narc, like the video. I'm trying to tell you, I can't see who likes the videos. If I could, I'd have already caught you. Okay? So don't worry about it. That being said, we're talking about it earlier, about why the malignant ignorant returns. I'm going to briefly touch on this because I have 12 bullets and I only used 2 of them in the earlier one, but there's so much to go in on this. Listen, we're going to talk mainly about the different tactics that the covert and the malignant do when they come back into your life after discarding you like trash. Okay. That's a good title. When the malignant narcissist returns after discarding a chosen one like trash. Yeah. Now, this is going to go into detail. The covert comes back in a more slimy, sneakier way. And it's the same fool, right? It's the same dirtbag. It's just one with confidence and one without. That's it. It's I hate to say it. If they can flip personalities like that just based off of their economical status, but it really is. Just based off of money and perceived status, they'll flip and be two different kind of people. So when a covert comes back after discarding, they'll like make it seem like they never cheated. They'll use, obviously sex, but they'll be, they'll love bomb you in a way, like hit your heartstrings with certain things to pity you to pity them, back in, right? Yeah, I had to get off of here at 11:11. Sorry about that. But you know how we do it every night. This one is the members, where we just chop it up. Community just chops it up, and that's how they'll come back. Just kind of like an empathetic kind of, pulling on your heartstrings. Now, when the malignant ignorant comes back in, it's something different. Okay, so when they come back in their malignant transformation, because they're no longer collapsed. So really, the malignant is their normal self, is a self they're presenting to everyone else in their family and their friend circle. You just never seen it. So you seeing this new person, because when I seen this thing, it talked different than it did when it was with me and everything. Completely let me know, completely different person. So when I encountered it, I was thrown back like, whoa, who is this? And as it talked, I was like, oh no, it was okay. So they come back in, and because what they're doing is there's a I could literally see it in my head. When they're talking to you, they're around other people. You're possibly even on speakerphone. They're clowning you, right? But they're stupid as fuck. So it's so they're calling you, they're trying to come back in, but come back in from a position of power while trying to clown you to these others. That's what they're doing, right? And you can tell, so it's just like, well, so what is the goal here? To try to bully me back into what? Like, I don't understand it. I don't. So the covert doesn't make sense because they're an evil person trying to manipulate their way back in. But the malignant, that's just like, that the way they flip it over. I guess it works better for men, but not like with a woman. It's crazy. Yeah, you gotta be careful. You know what I'm saying? And I'm just, keeping it off that government stuff. But that I just don't understand, man. Like, that's the only thing that threw me off. I was so used to her coming back in from a covert way, and then, charged up from her, her gang around her, even talking different, using slang. I'm like, you sound stupid, right? Like, there's certain words I can't even use, and I'm black. So if you're not, I mean, I don't. I was like, what? Who is her close circle? Who's the team that's like helping her? Like, I just knew it was a bunch of fools, because here's the thing, right? And I need for her and other narcissists to understand this. You're a narcissist. You more than likely grew up around them. So everyone around you are narcs. Okay. You don't understand that, but know that. They don't like you. In some kind of way, they see that you got hold of somebody they can never get. And your dumbass let your inability to want to take any responsibility for anything you did allow them to convince you that you could do better. And this person's wrong. If you would just look at the people that they were with, and you would see not one of them were with anyone that could account to a third of the person you were with. Yeah. They would never have left anybody like the person you were with. And it's just the not wanting to take accountability or responsibility. They always had their supplies, right? But they stay, and also the money. Like with me, I'm not making over 100,000 like I was when I was working that job. So But anybody with sense would know he's going to build his way back up. But it's not about that, right? It's really about breaking you anyway. So it's such a head game. And I'm telling you straight up, they hate you. They hate you. And if they would just, this is what I was talking about earlier, and it, you know, it left me. But if they would just say it out loud to themselves and everyone else, I hate this person. I despise them. I'm envy. They ain't gotta say envious and jealous, but they really do hate you. I'm telling you. And if it's not hate, I don't know what could it be. You know what I'm saying? I mean, that's close to hate. You know what I'm saying? If they would just admit it to themselves, then they can start healing. Like, yeah, I really do hate this person. Because to want to put them through that much, you have to have some level of serious malice. You do, because I've had people hurt me or whatever, and I get over it, right? Like, there's people at that job I used to work at, they used to get on my nerves. But like, if I were to speak to them or run into them or whatever, there's a couple there, if I was running into them, I don't know. But most everybody else there, you know, but like, they couldn't stand you and they wanted to destroy you on top of disliking you, and then never getting over it to the point where they're stalking you. They got to keep watching you. Part of the reason why they stalk you is they got to keep refueling the anger they have for you. If they stop watching you, they'll forget about you somewhat. They'll kind of get over it, and they don't want to. It's really the hatred for you. And the hatred comes, truth be told, and we all know it, the hatred comes from the envy, right? The envy and the jealousy, them watching their friends like you better. Them watching everybody think that, you know, you were their upgrade. And, you know, I'm telling you, it's a spirit in itself. And, you know, us being chosen ones, we can see that spirit. We can see that spirit, and it's disgusting. We can see it. And they know we can see it. And it bothers them. Like, why can't I hide this from this one? You know, because we can see through the veil. We can see. You know, I can see. And I wear it on my face. I have this, like, whatever they want to call it. You know what I'm saying? Dead stare, whatever. But it's really just me looking at them like, I see you. And I'm not flinching or nothing like that. It don't mean nothing to me. What you gonna do about it? I see you. You're not fooling me. And it's that bothers them the most, y'all. It's like, well, why can't I fool you? Because they can fool most everybody else. Because everybody else, hate to say it, but most people are sheep. Most people are still asleep. And a narcissist can navigate easily, but you're not asleep. You can see a clown. You can see one like this whole clown over here. Then they'll try to come to you and try to fool you and start giving you too many compliments or whatever, you know, overly complimenting you. And you're like, you're fake. I don't even like myself that much. You're fake. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to hear that. Like, you can't fake it with us. If you come in trying to overly do it, we're going to tell. If you're underly doing it, trying to downplay us, and we know we're fly, we're going to tell. You know, and the person never will be themselves. So they're going to always do something fake. So we're always going to catch them every time. Got them, coach. Got them. You'll see the spirit on them as soon as they walk in your presence. You know what I'm saying? You just got back in here. We're talking about how you can call out, you know, a fake ass narcissist. Yeah, see, their family and everything will gang stalk you. Yeah, the fake love bombing. Really, I'm telling you the reason why they love bomb you. You know, your sex is dope. They keep saying the narc sex is the sex is dope. Hey, you guys, while you're in here, if you can hit the like button, that way I can know you're in here, and also it helps us spread us through the algorithm and get more folks in here to heal and grow. But it's that love bombing was like, they come back to you for your sex because you got good sex. I mean, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's part of the reason why they come back. You know, but I just, again, you know, that's why, and I'm not, listen, I don't want us to argue in the comments. If you don't agree, listen, let's just agree to disagree. A lot of you guys I get along with. I don't think we should be, you know, arguing in the comments. you know, but I do believe the covert is not as bad as malignant. Now remember, they're the same fool. You know what I'm saying? They're the same fool, right? So, being said, I would rather deal with the covert trying to come back in after a discard, or them in their covert form, because that malignant form is this. It makes no. You're never going to get nowhere by trying to force. You're coming back in an argumentative type of energy, a masculine energy at that, you know. And I'm a dude, and you're coming back in like, okay, for example, when the person was gone, I'm not gonna be specific, left for 34 days, I said don't come back. She's popped up. She's popped up. She knew I didn't want her. So you're trying to force a situation. Why would you pop back up? That don't make any sense. Like, who even let her come down here? Who would say fly down there, then catch a cab and go to that house of that man, that war veteran, and just have the phone in your hand? What how does that make any sense? No, I said don't come back. You know what I'm saying? If she told me don't come back, I'd be like, I ain't going back. I know she got the cops at the door or something like that. This person wanted to force a situation to happen. This person brought their child back with them. How does that make any sense? You just left for like 30 something days and then you just wanted to come back? And I said, don't come back. I don't want you, don't come back. And you disappear and then come back. You disappeared. I said, don't come back. These kind of people, they have at this malignant stage, they're showing you they have no respect for you. They don't think that you're human. They think that you're some kind of beneath them trash, and they can do whatever they want to you. They don't have to respect your human rights or nothing like that. What? You're just gonna pop back up when I told you don't come back out here. I paid all the rent. You ain't pay none of it. What you gonna do? Squat on the house? And she did. This person squatted on the place I was in, forced me out of the house, had to be homeless, and squatted on it until the rest of the month, you know, so I couldn't go back in there. And, you know what I'm saying? Do you see how crazy? Like, they don't have any respect for themselves, and they not only don't respect you, but they hate you. That's what somebody that hates you would do. And then while squatting on the house, trying to manipulate me mentally to come back to her. And like I'm saying, man, it's crazy. Disrespectful at best, you know, and you got to take that in consideration, you know, at all times. My story is just another reflection of a narc, which is, you know, another reflection of another narc. It's all the same spirit. So given the opportunity, they'll all do the same thing. I told you, they have all the makings of a serial killer. This stuff is all documented. You know what I'm saying? It is. So these people they're psychopaths. I'm telling you, when I tell you they're sadistic, that literally means that they take pleasure in other people's pain and suffering, and they prefer to be the ones causing it. Definition, sadistic. So, starting to ring some bells. I don't understand when people be like, oh, they don't believe in like nothing, and they don't believe in like spirits or God or nothing. You got a whole demon in that person. There's no way that's human. You're not gonna believe in nothing with that? Even with that being right presented to you, a whole demon right in front of you. That's like showing themselves and you just gonna just be like, yeah, well, they're just having like a little bit of a bad 10-year experience. I'm sure that they're, yeah. Look, fool me once, you know what I'm saying? Shame on you. You know how it goes. You know what I mean? I'm not. And you people be very careful. If you're dealing with a covert, they are sneaky and slimier on their way back in after a discard. I'll give you that. But I do believe it's the same fool just without any, like, if she wouldn't have had anywhere to go and she would have been in a place and no family would have been, you know, ready to pick her up or let her live with them, then she would have, like, bit the bullet, you know, yeah, he cheated, and whatever, she, you know what I'm saying? Probably would have got back here before being gone for a whole month. Probably would have got back within a couple weeks or whatever. But she already had it planned out, you know. And I'm gonna tell you something else. These people, they know that they cannot, like, they can't deal with you. They can't handle you. So after a while, they just give up. I'm really telling you what happens. They know that you're out of their league. They know you're out of their league. I'm telling you. You can look at them and tell that they're fatigued. They're tired. They just can't do it no more. They just want some bum that they can, you know, that looks kind of good, that they can, you know, not even look good. They just want someone that have sex with them that is a dirtbag, worse than them, that they can be the victim of, and know, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, like they can't. You're not only, you know, a high functioning person, because you know they sleep all the fucking time. Are we gonna talk about that? Does anyone ever talk about how the narc sleeps all the fucking time? I know I'm not the only one that had a narc that slept all the fucking time whenever they had a chance. You know, they're lazy as fuck. And not only is your work ethic and all that, you know, exhausting to them, you're such a good person on top of that. You're a great person. So they're evil as fuck. So listen, they're gonna watch you be an earth angel and everyone being drawn to you, or they're in the shadow and they love attention where you don't even give a damn about attention. Like, you love helping people, but you don't, and they love it, and they're watching you get attention, and you don't even, you know what I'm saying? Listen, my ex slept every chance you know what I'm saying? I'll be like, damn, you don't sleep. You know, I'm telling you, man, if they ain't getting a good feed off of you and narking off, then they gotta be sleeping. And these are extremely lazy people. If you really think about it, most narcs don't really clean that much. And if they do, it's for show. You know what I'm saying? Look, these narcs will do whatever. They definitely do drugs. But it's more than that, right? It's an addiction of whatever, you know what I'm saying, that they can do to get their mind off of, you know, their responsibility and their accountability. Sex, a drug, food, you know, a narc will get fat on you. Come into a relationship one size, you wanna know why they get fat on you? They get fat on you because they don't think you deserve them fit. Hey, what's going on? What's going on, homie? What's that? Yeah, what's going on, Tub? What's going on, man? You see what I'm saying? How could someone do that to somebody else and not even let them know? They have no their sense of listen. The only thing they have is their image and what they think, and they think people perceive them as. You know, that's all they have. And without that, man, it's over. They can't, man, they don't want to never really see their self. Look, y'all, these creatures, they're pathetic. They're pathetic. We can't feel sorry for them because they caused it on themselves, and they won't settle down because they have to just be super hypersexual. You know, that's not the only driving force. Part of it is to break you. I mean, part of the cheating is to break you. It's a breaking process, man. You know, because I do think they do a lot of sex when they're not with anyone, but they're not having sex as much as they were having sex with other people when they were with you. You know, yeah. Because more than likely they're having sex with other narcs, and there's no empath there to leech off of, right? And, you know, it's not going to be fulfilling. It's just going to be them, you know what I mean, narking off on each other. You know, both of them taking energy, not someone giving them energy like you know what I mean? They don't understand. They instinctively have a spirit in them that's a whole demon, right? But they don't know what they're doing. They age you, but you de-age immediately afterwards. You should. I mean, I guess maybe if you know, wait until, you know, you're near death. but I immediately started de-aging after my narc. They age you because they age like milk. See, once you're see, even with them, narking off and draining you, energetically, you're still not aging that bad because that light's in you, period. Your soul is good. You got a great soul, so it's light. It's going to always shine through the skin. But that narc is evil on the inside and it shows on the outside, so they're getting a little bit of youthfulness out of you, but it ain't like what happens with you once you get rid of them and you have full access to all your power. You take all your power back, you call all your power back, and you send all their power back to them, and then they just start aging like milk. You know what I'm saying? It just be like almost overnight. You just be like, man, damn. You know what I'm saying? Like, damn. I'm telling you. Yeah, like I was like super thin or whatever, and I got a good healthy weight back on. It just, because that light you have in you, you're so happy with life and you love everybody that it's just like, and you're not vain like that. You're not like all in the mirror like, oh, my face, I got to. You're not worried like that, I'm telling you, bro, like they leech on you. She probably seen that you were, a guy on his way up, and they love to do that. Young man, engineer, you know what I'm saying, working for the VA. And she was like, I got him, coach. Got him. Little did she know, you're a little ahead of the game, and I was giving you some dope dating advice, man. I was giving you some dope advice. If I didn't get fired, you know what I'm saying, I would continue giving you dope advice. I'd have told you about the chick, like, you'd be like, yeah, the chick's doing da-da-da-da-da-da, even though I had a narc. You know what I'm saying? I would have still figured it out. I would have figured out my girl was a narc working at the job or not, because I already knew. I just didn't know what. I was like, what is this? Am I tripping? Because the whole time she told me she wasn't cheating. I never cheated on you. Wait a minute, though. In the beginning, I caught you cheating on me. Well, I didn't mean that one. Whoa. So now we're excluding certain ones. Huh? Whoa. I thought never meant never. Yeah, these narcs, man. They lie so much. They start believing their own bullshit. Yeah, it'll cake that makeup on, no matter how much. And that's why I never understood. I'd be like, I love you without the makeup, and it just cake it on. You wanna know why? Because it's not for me. The makeup was not for me. The makeup was for everybody else. It wasn't for me, it was for her, to make sure she looked a certain way to everybody else. It is what it is. Now you can do it all the time. You gotta worry about me, man. You know what I'm saying? You can be free. Y'all done ran it up. Huh. I done ran it up. And I didn't even, I knew it. I forgot to monetize this. I knew it. Listen, if you guys hold what you got, I'm gonna go turn the monetization on. Just hold what you got. I'll be right back. Don't go anywhere. Easy. Okay? Be right back. In the free speak portion of the video, where he chopped it up for 30 minutes almost. Refreshing. Palmer. Listen, who do you have in here right now? Ha! You know what I'm saying? Sub check-in. What's going on? What we got going on here? What's going on in here? It's so toxic. Oh man. I know, man. Listen, that advice I was giving you was gold. Hell, you wouldn't have been dating her if I would have been in my, you know what I'm saying, giving you more advice, you know, but you probably like was, you know, working with those guys, and those guys that you work with, they like to peer pressure you a lot, you know, try to make you feel like you got to be dating somebody or something. You ain't got to be dating shit. You know what I mean? Don't let them peer pressure you into shit. You know what I mean? They're miserable. They see you running around, do what you want to do, and they're like, how can I manipulate this man? Oh, let me make him think he needs a woman. Yeah, no you don't. I mean, no offense, ladies. No, you don't. You're young. Get out there. Do some traveling. Go overseas or whatever you want to do. You know what I'm saying? What you're doing right now. Don't feel like you got to be in a dating relationship right now, man. Good to go, you know? Plus, you got to do some long vetting. You know, you can't just like let some lady come in. You know, you got to vet them. Make sure you're not there for the moolah. You make too much money. You're an engineer. You make too much money, man. That's refreshing right there. That half and half, baby. Who else still in here? You know? Hey, if you're in here, hit the like button. I appreciate you. 2 years, man. Man, I've been like 9 months, but I had to do some major healing. So I really just came into it probably like this month, man. Like feeling single for a while. You know, you still feel like you're with somebody, but I've completely severed all emotional attachment to that person. I know because before I couldn't look at pictures or nothing. You know, now I can like scroll through, delete them, look at old ones. Hell, cut her out of some of them, because some of them pictures of myself, some damn good pictures, man. I can't lie to you. You know what I'm saying? And I gotta repurpose stuff, man. I'm a content creator. I don't have any emotion to that chick, so I don't have any physical pictures. These are all digital. I don't have any physical ones. She probably took the physical ones and probably tried to put some witchcraft on me or some bullshit. Not gonna work. But all I have is digital ones, you know, and I got a couple good ones, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm looking pretty good in there, so I just cropped her ass out of them. I mean, well, whatever. I mean, it's whatever. You know, it's from now on. I mean, I don't even think about them. I'm like on that Zach right now. Like I'm a bachelor. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, burning them would be. If I had any physical ones, yeah, I you know what I'm saying, doing that little set it off thing where they, you know, burn them in that little little, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, you know what I mean? That, I was like, you said bad juju off of you too. You know what I'm saying? There you go. There it is. Arnold Palmer. Man, you know it. Let me get back on my shit. We winning. Listen, we're winning every day. Honestly, I could have found out about her being a narc at 60. As long as I have breath in my lungs, I'm still winning. If I can get away from that person and have another day of life free, I won. Period. But hey, I got out the game right at retirement age. I told myself I was going to retire at 37. Little did I know. See, I thought retiring was retiring from work when I got fired in 2019. I never went back to work for nobody. But that wasn't just winning by itself. That was an early win. Retirement was retiring from the hell I was in. You know, working's hell, and being with a narc's hell. So I was able to retire from being with a narc at 37. Like I said I was going to do. I won. Congratulations. We won. That's right. I here just winning. Right here just winning, y'all. We're just winning. Every day. Guess what happened to me today? I took another grown folks nap. It was refreshing. And this time I did it after my son was home. Normally I do it before he gets here. This time I did it. He was home. I was like sleeping. I was dreaming and shit, y'all. Dreaming. And then I just wake up. My son's like yelling and stuff. Like, what's going on? What's wrong with you? He's sitting there just yelling on the game. Just yelling at somebody. It's like, all right, it's enough. Okay? You just do something else. Go outside. Just go outside. You know what I mean? Just go outside. He starts yelling at these kids. He thinks that, like, talking over them, you know what I'm saying? He's like trying to bully them or something. I'm like, look, man, talking over them is not going to prove your point, okay? Right? My own son be trolling people. He be trolling people. And I'll be like, Bobby, hey, listen, whatever you want to do, just don't get too belligerent with it. Don't say too much. And don't get too loud. I got PTSD. You're in there just yelling. I mean, come on, man. Show a little bit of respect. I'm giving you all the freedom in the world. Just show a little bit of respect. What we got going on here? Yeah, I don't, listen, the reason why I stopped taking naps, well, I didn't do them ever too much, period. But with my ex, if I took a nap, the house would burn down. I'm telling you, literally. The house would burn down, the dogs would be running through the streets, and she'd be cheating on me in the time of that nap I took. So I couldn't take one. But now it's just like, I do whatever I want. So when you're taking a grown folks nap, you know that you're living your best life. In the middle of the day, best life. I don't know what she was doing. You know what I'm saying? I know what she did do, though. You know what I mean? She lived her best life when I was living my worst. Man, grown folks nap, man. And that's why I'm up still now. I slept like an hour. Like, that's perfect. Like 50-something minutes. Perfect. Right on the money. Rose, started back working out. Had plenty of thoughts for videos. I was, meditated, prayed. I had to sleep in another room because I kept having whatever them things are where you feel like somebody's like sitting on your chest or something like that. I kept getting those night terrors, whatever them things are, man. And I was like, I can't do this no more. And I stopped sleeping in the room and I stopped having them. But I was like I was already having nightmares, where someone was kicking my ass in my sleep. But then I was having them. I was like, nah. And then I stopped having them whenever I stopped sleeping in that bed. And then I've never had them again since, when we haven't been together, but it was getting bad. I mean, I was having them like regularly. It was just like, I don't know what the hell was going on. I'm like, man, this is like some weird shit. So I'm telling you, when she left and they stopped happening, I'm like, oh shit, and then when I moved out, started sleeping really good. And then now that I'm in my own place, new place with I thought my dad keeping all my stuff was a bad thing. He kept all that old junk that probably had energy on it. I barely brought anything here. And the stuff I brought here, because I got rid of all the stuff that belonged to both of us, was all my stuff. So there wasn't no energy on it. So my sleeping here is I sleep like a baby. I sleep good. I'm out in the mountains where no one in my family's ever lived. So it's like a whole different kind of energy. And when you're having that I don't know, it's just it's like a new energy. It's really good. I never can be down. I'm never in a bad mood. I'm never in a bad mood. Even if I get on here and start venting too much, I'm not I'll get off of here. I'm not in a bad mood like that. I can't. I just feel great every day. It's good energy. Yeah, I'm working on that. I'm working on my sage and stuff. I gotta get better at it. Yeah, man, I just feel like getting my ass kicked in my sleep, man. I don't normally feel that way, you know. Like I used to dream about, like, I couldn't see the person I was hitting, but I was hitting them, and it wasn't doing nothing. It was like hitting them with like limp noodles or something. And I'll never feel that way, man. I'll be like, I used to be kicking ass in my dreams and stuff. So I was tired of that, man. I was feeling defeated. Had to go. Huh. But like now, man, I have nothing but good dreams. Good dreams. Sex dreams. Winning dreams. Ass kicking dreams. You know what I mean? Just the best sleep. Like, I can't wait to go to bed. I can't wait to go to bed tonight. I'm gonna get off of here and go Betty Bop, y'all. You know, cannot wait. You got it all set up. You got a whole setup. Hey, y'all, if y'all are in here, you know, I can't see everyone, but if you hit the like button, I can see you. Also, it helps spread us through the algorithm, and we get to get new people in, help them grow, and what's the other thing? Heal. Oh, man, look. What else I gotta do? Yeah, I do laundry today. And then I earlier, my son left for school. You know when you bleach too much and you just like taste bleach all day and smell it? Like, man, that's part of the reason why I took the nap. I'm like, man, I just can't get this taste of bleach. You know, I just did too much. You know, too much. Yeah, I did too. Well, 2 loads. You know what I'm saying? 2 loads of laundry. You know, so glad I got the trash people coming out here and taking this stuff instead of having to take it somewhere. You know, slowly but for surely. Getting there slowly but for surely. You know what I mean? I gotta bring up these other channels. Gotta catch up with Zach. He's gaming and stuff. I gotta get in this gaming thing, man. I told y'all I'm bringing up a gaming channel with my son. So that's gonna happen. You know, it's probably the reason why Zach's getting in touch with me right now. You know, God works in mysterious ways. But won't he do it? All right. Try that out. I'll try that out. Look, y'all. It's 11:59. I'm going to go ahead and call her quits. Gotta get some Betty Bop sleep time. Look, I appreciate y'all. I appreciate all the likes, the shares, and the comments. You guys are dope. Hey, man. I still got that dope PC that I got after working there. So I got the equipment. And I'm trying to get back in the game, and I haven't done it in years. But I got to. Monster Hunter? Oh, man. Man, I got to give you a salute to that, man. I'm going to have to run it past 12 on that one. Monster Hunter days, man. Oh, God. Man, dude. Yeah, man. I got to get back to that, man. Man, we used to be chilling, you know? Man, yeah, Diablo, that's good, you know? Yeah, get back into it. Yeah, Mortal Kombat's dope. Yeah, I'm gonna get back into it, man. I just want to record it, and plus I'm trying to find ways to like sneakily, you know, spend time with my kid without him feeling like I'm like, because every time I'm like, yeah, spend time together, he'd be like, and start acting weird. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on, man. But if I'm like, oh, we're gaming online and we're making money, and he's like, oh, okay, he'll let, you know what I'm saying, he'll get cool with it. You know what I mean? Yeah, those kind of games. I'm telling you, you know, you can zone out, and you know what I'm saying, like Monster Hunter, man. Oh man, I gotta get. Is that game still? Is it still dope? Does anybody play it? Does it have a following still? Is there a new version of it? Have they been upgrading? I gotta get back into it, man. I get back into it. You know, I'm gonna be on the. I got a PlayStation 5 though. I gotta get one. But I really want to play it on PC, truth be told. Yeah, I gotta get that game, man. Man, I can do that. You know, too many cheaters. Yeah. Hey, some of them guys are good, but if you got somebody really good, like Zach's really good at those games, man. So, you know what I mean? You know, you'll be good. I just be in there just, you know, just doing what I do. You know, I'll get somebody that I'm really good at, you know. PC masters. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, see, the PC guys, they be having all that like you said. I don't call it cheating, but they definitely take advantage of the fact that they can have this different kind of gear and setup than we can, you know, the consoles. So they do be taking advantage of that, you know. But like as far as graphics go and being able to handle the load, though, I mean that PC I have, man, that thing's a monster. I want to get about 3 monitors, you know, and really use that thing. I'm gonna get another one too, but like that one, I made sure it was like I got the best of the best in 2020, so it would be really good through like, you know, 2025 or whatever, you know. So it's coming in handy right now. I'm not even getting good use out of it right now, so gaming that'd be dope. You know what I'm saying? And I told y'all I'm gonna make that one gaming channel. I got to. I always wanted to have a gaming channel, you know. I'm gonna get on Twitch, you know, and then I'm gonna get on YouTube, you know, but I'm gonna start on Twitch. Definitely gonna do it. Definitely soon. Get back into gaming. I got all the time in the world, y'all. You know what I mean? Exactly. Hey, look, I'll just keep my black ass home. You know, play some video games, work out, make my money through videos. Come on, y'all. That's not a good life. Except when I'm going on vacations and I'm going hiking and stuff like that. You know, but like, I don't need to be in a, you know what I'm saying? I don't need the concrete jungle, you know? Exactly. It'll give you exactly what you want, and it'll give it to you just like you want it. And then when it gets too hot and bothered, you shut it down. You shut it down, you know? See, man, and I should be doing the same thing. Hey, Zach, I'm gonna hit you up, man. I got the same number I used to, but I got a new one. I'll hit you up with a new one. You know what I'm saying? The new, you know what I mean? And you know, man, you gotta let me know what you got going on, man. I gotta get this rig set up. I gotta get it set up, man. You know what I mean? So I'll hit you up, man, and or Facebook or whatever. PlayStation 3. What? Yeah, you can get a PC or yeah. You know what I mean? Hey, what's going on, Josh? What's going on? What's going on, family? Yeah, I'm gonna bring this gaming channel thing up like as soon as possible. That way I can start doing stuff with my son. You know, like he's really into gaming. So if I can get on some kind of, you know, platform and start doing all kind of gaming, you know, start with like a PC and then his PlayStation, and then I'll get myself a headset, and then I'll be doing all kind of stuff. You know, father-son stuff. You know, some kind of father-son gaming something. You know, I'll figure it out, you know. Oh, okay. Let me see what's going on. What I miss? What I miss? Chilling. Well, you can't wait to get off of work and then go. See, I'm headed home right now, getting on the game. Yeah, man, I'm gonna start doing that. Playing the game at night, you know, because I'm up late anyway. But see, I used to get like too into the game, and I'm not gonna do that anymore, though. I'm not gonna do that anymore. I'm gonna, you know what I'm saying, control myself during the day. You know, I can't be up all night gaming, man, because I gotta get up and make videos. Good times, man, good times. But look, y'all. Oh, okay. Look, y'all, it's 12:05. You know, I can't be playing games like Zach's gonna do. I get up in here and go Betty Bop. You know, 4:30 comes around real soon, man. Real quick. And you gotta get your son up and get him on the bus. So I appreciate y'all. Love y'all. Don't forget, if you're not subscribed, just give it some thought. Don't think about it too much. Go ahead and subscribe. We have a good time. We have a great time. To the members, I'll be having plenty of content coming. Listen, I'm getting a schedule, y'all. You see, I have a regular early in the AM Narctalk workout thing. That's gonna be daily, guys. I'm going to give you those workouts. You're going to get them, and you're going to like it. I'm just playing. But I'm going to give you the workouts, period. With some talk. And it's going to be more structured next time. Bulleted and everything. Meat and potatoes while you're getting the workout. If you want to know what I'm going to do workout-wise, if you make a request for it, I'll let you know ahead of time. But I'm going to start scheduling those ahead of time. And there's no reason for me not to be on time with them because I'm already working out anyway. And then at night, I'm scheduling these. The Quiet Storm, Late Night, Narctalk with your host, KD. Hey, y'all, how y'all like that nickname? You know what I'm saying? How you like that? Yeah, the brain damage that it causes, yeah. Yeah, how you like that nickname, though, KD? Huh? This and that, this and that, this and that. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, yeah, it causes brain damage. Yeah, but a lot of things can cause brain damage. But it ain't like it can't be fixed. All you gotta do is get away from them, and all that stress and the triggers and the panic attacks and stuff like that and all the issue, shit'll go away. You know what I'm saying? It'll go away. If it doesn't, do what you need to do, get therapy, blah, blah, blah. But if you get focused on yourself, the trauma is what causes the brain, damage. But I don't think in any kind of way that it's not irreversible. I don't think so, because I haven't had any panic attacks in so long, I don't even know. It's the way that they make you feel like you have to, the trauma that's caused on you, the way to make you feel like you have to take care of them, or you're responsible for them, or you gotta be stuck with them, or whatever. But once you realize that's a whole nother person, it got nothing to do with me, da da da. You know what I'm saying? I don't believe. I mean, they always tell you about all these different things that gets caused on you, but anything can be managed, and you can heal from anything, right? So, the point is to not let it keep happening to you. Allow yourself to heal, and to grow from it. Is definitely, well, I mean, I just feel like I don't even care what they say. Even if they said it was like, oh, permanent or whatever, I wouldn't care what they said. They cause you to go through a lot of trauma in a very short period of time that normal people don't make it through. Then they'll gang stalk you and continue to try to put that pressure and that trauma, because their job is to do what the devil needs them to do. They got a spirit in them that sees your light, and they're doing the job of making sure to try to nullify that light, by any means, and you just don't you don't understand why somebody would do so much, and it can cause you to stay in a place of, if you let it, of having that brain damage or whatever. But if you allow yourself, because again, you got to remember, I'm a veteran, so I've been deployed to Iraq, so I got PTSD. So, it ain't, like I said, it ain't something that you got to be like, oh my God, like, nah, man, like you can get over it. You'll be all right. Most people don't even know that I've ever gone through anything, because my PTSD, combat related, I've noticed a lot of y'all be going through these narcs. That shit's just as rough. You know what I'm saying? So you just got to know how to heal yourself. Let God lead you. Nothing can defeat you. You know what I'm saying? They got to you for a minute, because of your love for people and their way of manipulating people. Their love to manipulate people. But you got rid of them. So once you get rid of them, the healing begins. And yeah, I definitely know, you'll be good to go. I looked that up as soon as I found out what a narc was. So trust and believe, you know what I'm saying? And it was mainly just the stress. Like, I really felt like it was just the stress they caused. And that's why, I felt like it was definitely true. But like anything else, as long as you're not in a situation where you're continuing to cause that same stress on yourself, you'll be good to go. Yeah. Yeah, if you need to, yeah, the whole point, they just want to stress you out. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, you don't deserve it. You don't deserve it. But I mean, you can handle it. You can deal with it. And again, just don't try to dwell on what they done to you or what they could have done to you. You know, just focus on healing and becoming a better person. The same thing you would have done if you never met them. You know, try to be a better version of yourself. And a lot of stuff you go through, I'm not gonna take away from any therapy or medical issues anyone had to go and deal with, but I'm not gonna say anything. I'm just really good at healing myself. So I can't. I'm not gonna talk about anybody else. I'm just gonna say I'm really good at teaching myself. You know, it's a name for it. I forgot what it is. I'm gonna keep looking it up. But I just know how to heal myself, and I know that I have to heal for me to heal. I gotta heal within. I gotta heal myself. I can't have any doctors tell me shit. You know what's gonna happen? If I've gone to therapy and I start looking at the doctor, and you're like, okay, everything doesn't work for everybody, and there's no cookie cutter way to, I don't know. Some of those therapists are narcissists in themselves, because the way that they can say some things, but everybody got their own way. My way is to go within, get close to God, remember to stay childlike, love everybody, let it go, to stay light. I just know what to do to heal myself. I don't need to be told. And God always leads me down the right path. It works for me. Works for me. You do, or whoever do what they got to do to heal. But I can heal myself. I can teach myself. I'm completely independent. Like, definition of it. Put me in the middle of anywhere. And I'm gonna thrive. And I'm gonna conquer it. It is what it is. I can't be beaten. Even if I don't even care anymore, and I'm just like I still can't be beaten. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, that's as far as I'm gonna go with that. I don't want to go too deep on it, but as far as whatever damage they cause the same damage on themselves. They're causing the same damage on themselves. The difference is you will heal and they won't. They will continue to, go down those same paths, you know what I'm saying, and cause the same damage to themselves and everybody around them. And it's not sad. It's self-inflicted. It's just not our problem anymore. Because everything in life is a lesson. We think that things are bad, but we don't really know. We're not God. We don't know what good or bad is. We just only know we're taught what good and bad is. When something bad is happening to us, or we don't really know. So you gotta take it with a grain of salt, and you gotta just roll with it. So whatever happened to you for a reason. You're made for it. It had to happen for some, and you went through it, and then you're out on the other side. You're a totally better person. If you think about it, you never would have been the kind of person you are now if you didn't go through it. So I've just been tested so many different ways. So that's why I don't really. I've been in Iraq twice. When I was in Iraq, I got cheated on, and then the chick told me what she did. Well, hell, maybe that prepared me for this, right? Because with her, I asked her, what did she do? And she told me. And I realized, I don't want to know that no more. I'll never want to know that no more. So I don't need to know what this one did. I know what she did. I don't need to know who she did it with, why she did it, or any of the details, right? So everything that you go through always puts you, helps you, So whatever I'm going through right now is helping me for something else in my future that I need to be prepared for. I don't know what it is, but it's something that took me almost 10 years to figure out. So it's going to be something that's going to be extensive that I needed to know, and when I get there, I'll be like, that's why I had to go through that with her, because these, what is it? Something like new levels, new devils, or something like that. And these next level devils are going to be something else. I got to be prepared, man. I can't be like getting weak and falling for a pretty face. You know, a king's got to have that eye. You know, KD's got to have that eye. You know what I'm saying? Be on the lookout, y'all. I'm working on that merch. Another reason why I'm like showing up late to these lives. I'm getting it together as quickly as I can, y'all. You know what I'm saying? I'll be dropping it as soon as I can. And the first couple little batches might not be the greatest, but guess what? We're going to keep working on it. I'll get it refined, and I'll, you know what I mean? We're going to, you know what I mean? But we're going to do this. I'm just going with flow. You know, whatever God's putting on, I'm just doing it. You know, just doing it. So it's putting on me to do this. And it's really because I just want to see y'all in some fly gear. I know I got a good sense of style. I really do. And I love to put you guys in some fly gear, camo related gear, and my camo related gears. You know, I'm a veteran too. You ain't got to feel guilty. It's like, it's going to support veterans. Plus, it's going to charities. You know, so listen, y'all, it's going to be a great thing. I'm going to get that started. I showed y'all some of the designs on some of the thumbnails. But that being said, I'm going to get off of here. I'm starting to get so doggone tired. You know, can't keep up no more. I appreciate y'all. Thanks for stopping by. You know, I appreciate all the likes, the shares, the comments. You guys, the community, you know, we have a solid community now. You know, you guys, we care. I was in a doghouse with YouTube, and you guys came through like folk, helped get me out there with all the likes. Like, I look back on, because I had to go back and do put the comments back in. I'm almost done, y'all. I got about 2.5 weeks worth of comments to get caught up on, but I already did through 3.5 months, yeah, worth of comments. But you guys are like commenting twice as much as y'all were back then. You know, so salute and pound to that. You know, especially the newer videos. I'm like, y'all really doing it. And that is fantastic, y'all. Whatever I'm saying is resonating, and I really greatly appreciate you. I'm humbled. You know, every time you guys listen to me when I say something, that's awesome. You know, I really feel like family, you know. So keep doing what you're doing. I'll never tell you what to do. You're all grown people. I'll just tell you I appreciate what you do. And I'll ask you guys to do some things for me, and that's about it. Other than that, I don't want to hold you any longer. You guys are phenomenal. If you get a chance, watch the replays. We have a really good time. And I try not to waste your time too much. So I'm going to try to keep you entertained. I will be upgrading some of these things, try to find some kind of way to have some music. We'll start using StreamYard, you know, possibly, maybe get to the point where one of these kind of, the AM or the night ones, be able to bring people up or something. I don't know. We'll figure something out, you know what I'm saying? We're slowly growing, getting there, you know. I just want to show my appreciation. That's all. Love y'all. Don't be up too late. It's the middle of the week, y'all. Hump day. Listen, we had a good time. You know what I'm saying? We had a blast. I'll make sure y'all go to bed so y'all can get y'all asses up tomorrow. Okay? Make sure y'all get y'all asses up on time. Get ready. Go to work with gratitude. All right? All right. Salute. Pound. Love y'all. And I'll talk to y'all later.